What's up, motherfuckers? It's me. And in this video, I want to talk about how to be a fucking loser, a lazy loser, and sit around the house and play RuneScape all day, truthfully, and be productive in your real life. How to start an online business. First of all, you're gonna need a a website. This is the web hosting platform that I use. I've got like 11 of these fucking things that I'm building out right now. So, pretty much, get yourself a website and then get yourself some knowledge on how to code. Just code out the finished the product and maybe run some ads. Spend good time and good money getting your product in front of people. And it's really not that much more complicated than that. If you invest up front $10,000 into a business, that's a pretty sure bet that you're going to gain at least a little bit of traction. The only goal in the beginning should be to achieve financial freedom. That should be the only goal. For me, I achieved financial freedom way back in 2016, and then, I wound up getting into a little bit of health trouble. I wound up going on disability. So I just want to tell you guys that the dream is possible. I have right now 11 businesses that work for me while I collect disability. I'm working on building 11 businesses. Okay, guys, the dream is fucking real. And don't discount or doubt yourself. Keep it real with yourself about what you really want. You really want probably to be more or less like, at least like free, And keep in mind that everything is a gift. This video is a gift. That wealth, see me, I'm a high net worth individual. If you count up all my assets, I'm worth probably about over, somewhere around 100 million or over 100 million. And I'm very, not proud of that. I'm very proud of that. I started my first business when I was 3 years old. then this whole internet thing started to become a thing. Me, I'm 30 years old. We got internet in the house when I was like 4 or 5 years old. So basically, internet business provides a whole new gateway, a whole new avenue for us to build wealth. It's easier now than ever before to be somebody, you know. And it's like, it's almost unfair that if you take advantage of the opportunity of the internet to make money and stuff, you could be like, build a business that you could even pass down to your kids and create generational wealth just from some stupid little thing that you did, like after watching this video. So let me show you what to do. Get yourself a domain name. Tell your mother that this is actually my old address right here. This provider is a great provider. This provider is a great provider for hosting websites. Okay, and then you got to come over here to one thing I love to do is I do all my own coding. Okay, I do all my own coding. I think, we have W3 schools where you just literally go down this list right here all the way: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Takes like not long to learn how to code. Maybe like a solid year of like school stuff, of like book stuff, and then then basically probably, I've only been coding for a little over a year, so pretty much you could like imagine that you're learning something new like all the time. You're learning something new like every day, like building that comprehension of how coding works, like you know learning something new every day for probably like 5 years, like having to do like a Google search of something, is like you know uh So that's pretty much how to automate your money. You know, it's as easy as one, get a domain name, two, get some hosting. You have to, of course, buy the hosting, you know. You have to, of course, buy the hosting. And, you know, code out your website and let it go and see if your idea makes money. You see me, I say like maybe run some ads, you know, do some marketing, some Google ads, you know, Facebook ads. Yeah, it took me, you know, 10 years of making things really hard on myself to give you guys a simple explanation of how to make money on the internet. In all 100% sincerity, I say probably don't worry about money too much, but owning a business is a big responsibility. When you start, you know, dealing with, like, if you, a big aspect about business is you have to pretty much have your job is to create happy customers. And happy customers in the beginning, you know, are like kind of like hard to come by, you know. And guys, I hope you all make your dreams come true. For me, my dream when I was a teenager was to just sit around the house and play RuneScape, so that's what the fuck I do. You know, when I tell myself I'm gonna do something, that's what the fuck I go and do. And if I ever pray for something, if God gives it to me in my life, I honor the reciprocation by just doing it. I just do it, you know. And it's like, you know, not too concerned about anyone, you know, watching this video and feeling like, you know, that if I'm full of shit or if it's like, can it really be that easy? It really is that easy. You buy a domain name, it's like maybe like 20 bucks, 15 bucks, 10 bucks sometimes. Sometimes you can even get like a free domain name. It's like for a year is like usually like 12 or 15 bucks. Usually, you know, each one of these domain names are domain names that I've collected over like probably like 9 years of probably like, you know, in your interest to listen to what the fuck I'm telling you. Build your website, learn how to code, gather your resources, build your website, build your mobile application for iOS and Android. And that's literally all there is to it, you know. And, you know, And, it's not a promise that you're even going to make sales or anything like that. It's just literally to say, like, if you build the best product that you possibly can, and if someone doesn't buy it, that's almost like is their fucking problem. So your job as an entrepreneur is to build the best product that you possibly can, you know, care about your customer. And to me, I want to build like a big ass company of like, I want to build like 50 projects by the time I die. Yeah, I want to build like 50 projects by the time I die. I'm just a solopreneur. Everything I do all by myself. And don't overcomplicate this shit. And build your product and sell it. And if your product won't sell, fucking try harder, motherfucker. Or do like project number 2 then after that. For me, it took me 7 businesses to get my first business to succeed. And this is my refined strategy and refined mindset for winning in the sport of business. Is literally when I was 16 years old sitting around the house playing RuneScape, I just wanted so bad to solve my money, to figure out and solve my money situation. So this is pretty much the business that I wound up in is developing web and mobile applications. So I'm giving it to you. You know, my business after a little over around like 9 years of doing this is worth about 100 million. You know, uh, yeah, and that's from a valuation last year that I got a valuation of like 460 million. But I pretty much gave away a whole bunch of shit and gave away like equity in my company to like different people and stuff. People in my life that have been supportive and supported me for the past, 10 years, you know, and all my life really. Um, and so now my portion of the company is worth about 100 million. So I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you guys for watching my channel. I'm gonna go have some dinner, and I'll talk to you guys later.